Boogeyman Ben. Horror Zone.
Hey everyone, it's Boogeyman Ben. Hope everyone's doing well and everyone's having a great weekend. 2 weeks ago today, the world lost Wes Craven. I did a video when I found out about it, and as that video proved, it was a very personal, very real video. I was in shock knowing that one of my horror idols had passed away at the age of 76 from brain cancer. It broke my heart, and I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I finally found the time to do this. But I'm going to say this was back in probably late June, early July, I started doing the series that I had wanted to do on my channel, which was focusing on my favorite directors and my favorite top 5 films of that said director. And I had done 2. I shot 2 of them. And the first one I shot was for Wes Craven, and I had always planned to shoot more on some other, famous directors that I really respect and still respect, and love their films, and just influential films that I grew up with and ones that I discovered in my adult years as well. But I never shot more than the first 2, and I only thought it fitting, a 2-week anniversary of his death, to post this video on my top 5 favorite Wes Craven films. So this intro is going to be leading to the video I shot several months back. Also, I'm going to put a link in the description below to my friend Neil Damiano. He's the one that got me the Friday the 13th poster back there. The one that was autographed by Warrington Gillette. He did an article on the top 10 Wes Craven films. And I'm going to put that link down below as well as a respect to Neil, so everybody can check that out as well. So without further ado, here's the video, my video, Boogeyman Ben's favorite Wes Craven films. Check it out. Hey everyone, it's Boogeyman Ben. Hope everyone's doing well and everyone's having a great weekend. This is going to be the first in a new segment that I want to do on this channel, and it's focusing on my favorite directors in the genre, and my top 5 favorite films by said director. This one is going to be focusing on Wes Craven, and I've been a fan of Wes Craven's for quite some time now. He's done some of my favorite horror films, and I'm excited to talk about some of these films and share my thoughts on them, and I hope everyone looks forward to this new segment. Please stay tuned. Now, the first film I want to talk about is part of this Wes Craven horror collection, which includes Serpent in the Rainbow, Shocker, and People Under the Stairs. Actually, all 3 of these films are going to be released under Scream Factory, and I believe a couple of them, I don't know when Serpent in the Rainbow is coming out, but I know Shocker and People Under the Stairs are coming out pretty quick. I think either late summer or early fall. But the one from this collection that is number 5 on my list of favorite Wes Craven films is People Under the Stairs. Now, People Under the Stairs has always been one of those films that I just enjoy every time I watch it. It's got a mix of humor, a mixture of horror. I love the cast. I love Brandon Adams as Fool. I thought he was really good because he's the main protagonist in the film that you're following. Also, it was my first introduction to Ving Rhames, who I've become a big fan of, and this was the first film I had seen him in. You also have Everett McGill, who was in Silver Bullet, so I recognized him from that, and then I would see him again. Then I would see him like Under Siege 2. I've always liked Everett McGill. He has a very menacing presence, and I also thought Wendy Roby as the woman in this, both of them were very creepy and over the top, and it's just an insane movie. People Under the Stairs. It's not it's not 100% horror, 100% comedy, but there's just something about it that I really love. I mean, it's really creepy. It gets under your skin. It also makes you laugh, and it's a really good combination. And Wes Craven really balances the elements well. Number 4 on my list of favorite Wes Craven films is Swamp Thing. This was a film I watched quite a bit when I was a kid. Always loved this film. Had a huge crush on Adrienne Barbeau, and at this point I had seen her in Creepshow, But I don't believe I had seen The Fog yet. If I had, I'd only seen it once. But yeah, I was a huge crush on her, still do. And of course, you have Dick Durock, who plays Swamp Thing. You also have Ray Wise, who's in this, and you have Louise Jordan, who passed away recently this year, but as Arcane. I mean, you have a really great cast. I know the production was there was a lot of trouble with this production, but for me growing up, this was like one of the first comic book movies I can remember outside of the Incredible Hulk television series. There wasn't a lot of comic book movies like there are now, so this was something, was, just I knew of the Swamp Thing comic books. I had a few of them, and just always loved this film. Just had a lot of fun with it, and like I said, I'm glad that I have the Scream Factory copy of it because I feel like it still holds up. Number 3 on my list is Scream 4, and this is a more recent Wes Craven film. Now, this movie got shit on, it didn't do well at the box office, and pretty much killed the Scream franchise, which is unfortunate because I think out of the 3 sequels to the original that this is the best one. I don't know why, I just really enjoyed this film. I like the cast in it. It was great to see Courtney Cox, Neve Campbell, and David Arquette come back, but I also thought some of the newer cast members did great in this film as well. From Emma Roberts to Hayden Panettiere, you also had Anthony Anderson, Rory Culkin. I mean, just great cast, and I really love the whole concept. And I really just like how it deals with remakes and the horror genre as it is now, and I don't know, there's just some really cool things about this film, and I really like the fact that it's back in Woodsboro, whereas the 2 sequels took place in different areas. This goes back to the roots of the original film. And I just really liked the motivation behind why the killer was doing what he or she was doing, for people who haven't seen the film. So yeah, a lot of fun. Just think it's completely underrated. Don't know why it didn't do better, and it's pretty sad that they weren't able to continue the story because I know that they were trying to do at least a couple more films in this series. Number 2 on my list is the original Scream, which came out, of course, in 1996. It was a film I saw 3 times in the movie theater. Absolutely love this film. I really just, it's one of those, films that just, it's part of my youth. I was about 20, I think I was 22 when this movie came out. So it was just one of those films where it spoke to me because there was people in this that knew about the conventions of the horror genre. It had a fantastic cast. Huge crush on Drew Barrymore. Always have had a huge crush on her, and the fact that she plays such a, her performance is very akin to Janet Leigh's in Psycho, where it starts off you think she's the focus. She's focused on she's the main focus of the poster and a lot of the ad campaigns. And what they did was pretty shocking. And then you also have hot up-and-comers like Neve Campbell and Courtney Cox and David Arquette and Skeet Ulrich and Matthew Lillard and Jamie Kennedy. Fantastic cast. Really love where the movie was shot in terms of, it was shot up in Sonoma, and just some fantastic locales and really creepy settings. I love the killer's motivations. I love all the references to horror films from my youth. I mean, it was one of the first horror films that really spoke to me directly because it was talking about things that I would talk about with my friends. So I really just thought it was a one-of-a-kind film, and it's one that I just think is always going to be one of the greats and one of my favorite horror films ever. And number 1 on my list should be no surprise, Nightmare on Elm Street, which came out in 1984 and pretty much freaked the shit out of me the first time I saw it. I absolutely love this film. My favorite films in the franchise are 1, 2, and 3. I really love this film, though, and I still think it retains the terror that it brought back in the day. I still think it evokes the same terror when you watch it. I mean, and you have fantastic performances with Heather Langenkamp, John Saxon, Johnny Depp, Nick Corey, who now goes by Shu Garcia, also Amanda Wyss, Ronnie Blakely, and who cannot say enough great things about Robert Englund, who is and always will be Freddy Krueger, in my opinion. I just think personality is what makes this character unique and shine through, and what has made the character endure for 3 decades now. Yeah, there's not enough good things I can say about A Nightmare on Elm Street. I love all the practical effects, the spinning room, the blood effect with the bed when Johnny Depp gets pulled into the bed. I mean, there's just so many. It's just so many creepy scenes in this film, and I think it will always be one of the best horror films ever made, and started one of the best horror franchises ever made. And I just absolutely love this film. It's always been one of my favorites, and it's my number one film by the great Wes Craven. So that's going to be it. I want to thank everyone for taking the time to watch this video. I'm sorry it took so long for me to post it. I meant to post it a little ways back, but just been, like I said, been going through a lot lately. I don't know why, but just been doing a lot of soul searching, and like I said, I've been doing a couple videos here and there. They're mostly kind of sporadic videos, things when I pick up some new collectibles and things like that. But I am planning to do something big for the channel, to start doing more consistent videos. I want to thank everyone for sticking with me. We got Halloween coming up, and actually my wife and I are going to start decorating tonight. We like to start decorating. We actually should have started decorating 2 weeks ago. We usually decorate before Labor Day. But I also still want to post the video I shot of the vacation I went on. And I plan to do that. I had wanted to do that several weeks back, but just never got around to it. So I'm going to do that. It's going to be not too long or anything. Just to show some of the highlights of my vacation in August, which was one of the best vacations I ever went on. But just there's been some changes for the Boogeyman, some things that I want to accomplish, and I'm really just like I said, doing some soul searching and thinking about what I want to do. And one thing that's really important to me is this channel and all of my fans. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. The channel is at 990 subscribers, so I'm 10 away from hitting 1,000, which is fantastic. And like I said, thanks for spreading the good word. Thanks for sticking with the old Boogeyman, and I hope you guys look forward to what I got in store for you. So again, thanks so much for watching this. Rest in peace, Wes Craven. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you agree with my top 5 list of Wes Craven films, please share your list. I would love to hear it. So thanks so much, everyone. Thanks for watching. Stay scared. Peace.